I have just had, up to September, I've had the worst year of my life. No, I'm serious. This is no holy baloney. This is the real thing. We're going to be real tonight. Can we take the mask off and be real? All right. Do you know what divorce will do to you? No, you don't know. If you're not divorced, you have no clue. Don't say yes when you have no clue. So we're going to be real, right? Very real. Let me tell you something, saints. My wife filed for divorce in February. When the lawyer called, I was singing the song, "Holy, holy, holy are you, Lord." I was crying. I was having a beautiful spiritual moment. And the lawyer killed it. So anyways, the phone rings. It's the lawyer. I never heard his name. Didn't care to know his name. I thought it was a joke. I did. I thought somebody's joking. Because nobody expected this thing to come from nowhere. And when I tell people I was shocked, it's the truth. Well, anyways, so that began a season. Can I be blunt? Began a season from, not from heaven for sure, from the other place. It was a terrible season. Terrible. You know what is the worst? The worst is what happens to your children. That's the worst. Dear God, that's different. Because the children blame themselves. I did not know this part. You who are married, pay attention. The children blame themselves, and they start to say things like, "Why did you bring me into this world?" The pain. It's terrible. Especially the little ones really suffer. And then all kinds of things begin happening. In my case, think about it, it happened. This went on. Bring my mic down, please. This went on February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September. I was preaching in Jakarta, Indonesia. You were there. Man, that was tough. Tough. On the way to the service, my girls were crying on the phone. And on the phone, my children are rehearsing all the pain they're going through. And the terrible injuries that divorce will cause were just coming out of them. Do you know what happened that night? Now, please don't misunderstand this. You begin to resent the ministry. You love God, but you begin to resent the fact that you're ministering because you blame the ministry when you see your children fall apart. Because, you come to the conclusion, why serve God and have this? How many understand? Put your hands way up high. And it's painful. And it's painful to even talk about it right now. But it's real. And when your children begin to do things they've never done before, read between the lines. Huh? when they begin to do things they've never done before, then it shakes you up. When they get close to friends they've never had before, bad friends. When they begin to listen to the wrong people, boy, it tears you up. My little girl, who just turned 18 in June, got so influenced by the wrong people, I could no longer even recognize her as my child. She began to do things she's never done. Their language changed. That really hurts. Suddenly, I hear words out of their mouth. I didn't know where they came from. I thought, dear God, this is crazy. And there's nothing I can do about it. This was June. July was terrible. August, worse. September, the pits. And let me tell you something you don't know. This is going to shock you. From February to September, my legal fees were $240,000. When you pay lawyers that kind of money, you get mad and you get sick. So divorce is very expensive, especially in California. Now, it got so bad with those legal fees, and that's just my legal fees. It got so bad, it began to, you know, when you have to pay such money to lawyers, my legal fees reached some months $50,000 a month. How would you like to pay a lawyer $50,000 a month? You get sick, huh? Promise? You're getting sick just listening, huh? $50,000 a month, gentlemen. Just think about that one. Just let it sink in a second. It will affect every area of your life. It will affect your IRS payment. It'll affect your payments for your house. It'll affect your car payments. It'll affect your life. That's a lot of money. Lots of money. Now I got to talk to you. Precious saints of God, first of all, my partners, I do love you very much. I mean it. I just sent you a letter. This is the most important letter I have ever sent because it deals with the Grassley investigation. Back in 2007, Senator Grassley, who at that time was one of the leading members of the Finance Committee, yes, led an investigation against 6 ministries. I was one of them. The partners who believed me stuck with me. Amen. But some of them took off and left, and I'm going to talk about that. But here's the sad part. The sad part is 30% of our support is gone. 30% is gone because 30% of our partners said, maybe there's something wrong with him. Yeah. Maybe all this stuff is true, and just walked away. Now, maybe a part of it is the economy, but I don't think the whole thing is the economy. Oh, no. There's no way. No. You can't lose that kind of support just because of the economy. Now, precious saints, please don't leave me, okay? Just stay with me. I'm asking for 2 things. Because the losses, not only in the cost, but the losses in those that walked away has been devastating. We've had to cut our services. I've had to go off some television. I've had to cut some outreaches, which is very painful to talk about. Now I'm saying, Lord, help me recover all, and I believe God will do that for me for the gospel's sake. Yes. I'm asking you to send me an offering to help me. And would you please be my voice and talk to some partners that have took off on us to say, listen, they cleared him, he's okay, all is well, you can give with confidence. And I want to talk to you about this prosperity prayer shawl. Saints, you, many of you just love these. This one is on prosperity with 12 promises.
I tremble when I see it, Jim.
Я содрогаюсь.
Everything in me just
Все во мне
shakes
содрогается,
on the
когда я
inside.
вижу
I think,
это.
God,
Я хочу кричать: Бог,
send me your money and I'll send you this green prosperity handkerchief. I think, God, how dare they?
когда я слышу: вы пришлите мне свои деньги, и в ответ вы от меня получите мой зеленый платочек.
So get this today and trust him to meet your needs. For a gift of $50, you can get this beautiful prayer shawl. I asked an artist to put together this beautiful portrait of Pentecost for you. This is one of a kind. For a gift of $35 only, I'll send this to you right away.